Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chikako, your illustrator friend. This place is a safe place for all of us creatives pursuing art. If you are watching my video for the first time, nice to meet you. In this video, I want to show you how to turn your life into comics. Making a comic is a fun way to tell your life story. First, I will talk about character design to create your own character. And second, a principle of storyboarding. And then I will show you my stories so that you can get an idea. In the end, I will share where can you share your artwork. Let's get started. First, let's create your character. This is a fun part. You might already have your drawing style, but I will show you how I draw myself. I make myself a three-headed body. I have curly hair, so I draw wavy lines. And I like using dot eye. And my daily clothes are mostly t-shirts and pants, simple as possible. For making comic, I avoid complicated accessories because you're gonna need to draw repeatedly. I often forget. Once you finish your character, let's play with face expressions. I will show you some example of faces. When you are surprised, your eye gets bigger and eyebrows go up, and maybe your mouth opens. Having a mirror and observe your face is also a fun activity. When you are sad, your eyebrows go down, you might look down, and there may be tears. Observe movies and other comics. There are many references. Also, consider gestures. In contrast, if you are confident, your shoulders could be broader and you might stand more openly. When you're not confident, your shoulder might smaller and you might have an inward posture. So let's take time to play with gestures and face expressions. Once you feel comfortable, let's go to the next step. Storyboard. How do you find a story? You have a lot of stories already, as you are a very unique person. No one else exactly has the same experience as you do. Don't miss your small moment of laughter, joy, or questions. Open your eyes and find them. If you recognize that there are many seeds of your stories in this world, your world will start to sparkle more. It's a part of muscle that you can develop. First, let's make a rough storyboard on the paper. Just sketch it out roughly. You don't need to draw details. For creating a story, I will introduce a method called Ki-Sho Tenketsu, which is often used in 4 panels comic. It is originated from Chinese poetry composition, and that is very logical. If you have 4 boxes to tell your story: beginning, development, turn, and conclusion. For example, let's use Super Mario. In the beginning, Peach is kidnapped by Bowser. In Japanese, Bowser are called Koopa. It's different for some reasons. In the development, Mario goes to rescue her. You get through so many stages and traps and bonus stages extra. In the turn, you meet the final boss. Then Mario defeats Bowser. It's classic and the pattern repeated so many times. And in the conclusion, they live happily ever after. This idea is very clear for creating a core pillar in your story, and you can even use it for writing novel. Let's see Harry Potter. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. First, the story begins at Dursley's house. Harry was treated very badly by the family. Second, Potter goes to school after finding out he has a magic power. Third, something happened at school and Harry and friends faces Voldemort. Then after the fight, they celebrate at the ceremony end of the year. Gryffindor! Yeah, I just summarized very briefly. If you don't miss the core, you will not get lost when you write long story. Let's draw. I use digital tools for my comic, but drawing on paper adds a nice human touch too. It's up to you. Let's see some examples. One beautiful day, I went to a park for sketching. While I was drawing something, I wanted to erase or adjust my sketch because I spent so much time with my iPad. I couldn't help tapping and squeezing the paper for adjustment. Of course, it didn't work on the paper. I found this moment funny, and probably some of you have experienced the same. So I made a story based on this experience. Okay, let me show one more story from my life in Japan. I only use environments and expression to tell the story. Inside the train, there are lots of people and a man spreads his newspaper, eventually covering me with it, just with movement, without word. Reader can guess what I'm thinking, making it funnier. Don't overthink too much. The more you do it, the smoother it becomes. Sharing. If you create many stories, it can become a comic book like mine. I find a local company to print it, and I'm quite happy with the result, selling them at the local market. If you want to sell digitally, maybe you can try Amazon KDP or Gumroad, Etsy Shop, which allow you to create a digital store. Personally, I enjoyed sharing my story in Instagram. It was exciting to share things that I found funny, interesting, or curious. I drew about life in Canada, being a Japanese teacher, and my international marriage between a Japanese and a Brazilian. By using the full panel composition, I enhanced my storytelling ability and I could practice face expression and gestures. Those comics are still available on my account. If you are not comfortable to share publicly, what about giving your story with a greeting card with personal memories? I think it will be very heartwarming. I hope this video encouraged you to make your own comic. If you like the contents, please subscribe the channel so that I can share more inspiration with you. My video gonna come out every Thursday. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!